Hi students, this is a beautiful, colorful painting by Matisse. Matisse is famous for his use of bright, amazing color, but just painting everyday things, just kind of sitting still and even cutting paper to make everyday things. We're going to look at this apples picture by Matisse. I saw lots of different colors of apple, lots of fun paint colors, and because it is a plate on a table, we are going to use a big plate to trace a circle with black crayon. We can then use a smaller plate to trace a smaller circle with black crayon. Notice my daughter is holding the plate down with one hand while she traces. And next come apples. The apples are going to be filling this plate or bowl. And so she's holding down a can and beginning to trace those round circular shapes around the outside of the bowl or plate. That's so we can fit in as many as we can. Try for at least 5 apples. An odd number makes a great still life. So then she decides to add some detail around the outside of the table. I like this detail, but you can do something different, or you can leave it out. Now for the base of the table, she drew 2 straight lines coming down, and she's going to make a bottom that looks a little bit like the plate does, a circle that's flattened out. Nice detail. Time to paint. So we're going to do something in this class today that we've never done before. We're going to double load our paintbrush. That means that you can take one color and paint a little bit like she is with this red. Notice she's following the round shape of the apple. And every time she needs more paint on her brush, she goes back for more. And she's doing curvy lines and shapes with her paintbrush. Now, to double load, you can dip into a new color today. So you're scooping up the second color, which for this apple is going to be yellow. She's smoothing the yellow into her red paint while leaving some yellow showing. That makes this painting fun and beautiful like Matisse's art. And it also makes the apple look like it does in real life with swirls of different colors. Pounce, pounce, pounce into the water with her paintbrush to rinse it. And then she's going to even use paper towel to blot it. So she pounced her brush in the water, scraped it on the side, and then dried it so she could go in and get a load of yellow paint for her next apple. This is going to be different. She's painting in circular strokes to make the apple look even more round. And then she's going to double load and add in some red. Beautiful round strokes help make the apple look round and colorful. So now she's going to pounce, pounce, pounce her brush in the water, scrape it on the side, and she's going to go for another apple that starts with yellow, making her curvy swooshes. And then she's going to double load with some green. Time for a Granny Smith apple. Adding swooshes of green into the yellow. We want to see the green and the yellow mixing on the paper. So pretty. And when she's ready for another color, she'll pounce her brush inside, scrape the water off, and then blot it. So here's her 5 beautiful painted apples. And it's time to paint the table and bowl. For this, we're going to try making a bluish green, also with the double loading. She dipped it in blue and green, and then let those colors twirl on her paper. So then she's going to try adding blue and green and white on her brush for the middle of her plate. Those colors are really going to blend nicely as she paints them on the paper. Nice job getting between the apples, Miranda. We are going to wait until tomorrow to add the stems to our apples. So for today, we're just getting big areas of color. Whenever she needs new paint on her brush, she swirls into her 3 colors and gets some more. Beautiful paint strokes. So the last thing you might finish today is adding shadows to your apple shapes. She's using the same blue-green to add a little curve of dark at the bottom side of each apple. The shadow goes in the same spot on each one. And because that blue-green is such a nice shadow, she can use it on all 5 of her apples down in the lower part. It's just one beautiful swoop with her paintbrush.